Hi, I want to talk with you about the birth field tonight. People in general nowadays are not prepared to enter it. So we're all entering it all together unprepared. And we need to prepare. It's causing a lot of suffering that we're not prepared. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, for one thing, everybody that's in the birth field, whether it's at home, possibly midwives, the birthing mother, the baby emerging, the father or the partner or the support system. And then if it's in the hospital, many other roles are involved, doctors, nurses, sometimes lactation consultants, either way, and so on. And all kinds of people that are helping in many, many ways. Of course, doulas in both scenarios. So everybody in that scenario often has not been prepared. They have not had a chance to learn how to heal any perinatal trauma in their own lineage or lives. And they have not had a chance to prepare to feel safe in their bodies, to open to wonder and what the birth field is, which is basically a woman walks to a liminal place beyond time and space and brings the baby back with her into our world as we know it. So, you can hear in that that there's a change in the brain waves of the atmosphere when that happens. And for some people, it's very palpable, like at a very peaceful birth. And then for other people, it's so busy in the room or whatever's happening, including with people's lack of preparation. And so their expressions of pain or suffering or acting out that are not holding the peace in the room altogether as a community in this sacred rite of passage of birth. So there's a lot of education. And one of the things I'm doing is I'm offering the Sacred Basket program. And it's really to prepare you for what I mentioned, to work with any trauma in yourself or in your lineage in a way where you feel safe and supported in your body and can effectively do it and understand what's happening. I give some neurobiology and I give a lot of experiential practices. And I also offer 9 months so you can stabilize these practices, because so much of showing up in life is repairing and renewing the disconnections, not only in our lives, but in our culture right now, in the way that many of us, in a way, have to live in order to thrive or survive. And so, because our culture is so out of balance with our own biorhythms and our own bodies and with the Earth's rhythms, that we have the need for a lot of repair and reconnection with our bodies. And it's a habit that most of us have not cultivated. And when you cultivate it, and that's why we have the 9 months, then you really have some power. And what you have power in, among other things, is self-love and self-compassion, which is crucial to feel safe in your body and to see things as they are. And there's a phrase, I believe, that comes from the Hopi, which is love the unlovable. And when you get enough, when we're triggered, we often have patterns from our own trauma that we hate, we don't like, we're aversive to, like, oh, I hate how scared I get, or I hate that my body gets so tense, or whatever it is. And really, those patterns are just triggers. They're just triggers from trauma, and they need connection. And so this course teaches you that and teaches you how to keep doing that. And then with that connection, you feel safe, and you cultivate a lot more compassion for yourself, because instead of judging, so now you not only have the suffering, but you're judging it, you're connecting with yourself and giving yourself what you need and coming into balance and back into your connection with your inherent wholeness. Okay. And then the other thing that the program is doing is preparing you to feel safe, to expand, and to, it's a human experience, birth, death, and any rite of passage, launching, individuation, marriage, any human rite of passage, where there's an expansion happening in your life. And so you're getting prepared to relax with that and know how to work with that and open to it and feel safe while you're doing that. So if you're a doula, if you're a parent, if you're an OBGYN, whatever, if you have any relationship in the birth field, and also if you have a spiritual practice or an interest in a spiritual practice, because certainly there are issues, whether you call them transpersonal or spiritual, that are happening in this realm, in this field, that when addressed, empowers you to really be able to be practical and have efficacy and have competence and confidence. And when not looked at, they're still working on us. For example, the miracle of birth. Yeah, I'm excited about this program. It can make a difference. I've been healing women for so many years, not through me, but through the work and the teachings I've received and through me and my own wisdom of perinatal trauma and birth professionals, and they have such a more beautiful experience. And the second time, we're able to repair their relationship with their children now, and so on. And so, yeah, if this calls to you, please reach out to me. Check out the course, the Sacred Basket Program. It's on my website, www.birthspiritualityandhealing.com. Have a beautiful winter, which is coming soon.